This is not any kind of a radio program that you've ever heard before in your life. For nothing is sacred here. And we're going to lay it all on the line. We're not going to beat around the bush. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. There's nobody here that's afraid of anyone or anybody or anything.
Totally agree with everything Scott's saying there about how they abuse, any law they can to get away with just dumping their waste right directly into the environment. I agree. They don't care. They're just looking to make a buck, most of them. As far as the big plan goes, yeah, I'm with you the whole way. You're right. That is their plan. It's all a depopulation agenda.
So, Scott, do you think there's any play with what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico now with the oil leak?
Well, it's like a video I posted today. Shell just sank an 8,000-foot rig, and they're all happy. Hey, look at, and I mean, man, that's the worst place in the world to stick an oil rig. I mean, why do you think that part of the ocean is so low? It's ocean deformation. It's sunk that low because it's the softest area. And then they're going to start pumping oil out of it? Holy smokes. And then with the pressure of this new water that's being redistributed all over the globe through post-glacial rebound, because, it's like a person in bed. You're just going to move around till you get comfortable. And that's all the Earth's doing. She's just throwing that water around, try to get a little comfortable. So you get these mega storms, and they come on inland, and they start pouring out these mega storms, which I warned people about before they had them. Tennessee got hit, Oklahoma got hit, Arkansas's gotten hit, the whole East Coast has been hit already. Where do you think this water's going? It goes right on down there into the Gulf. And now you got all this new weight sitting there. And NOAA just came out the other day and said, well, the hurricane season is supposed to be, almost like twice of what it's going to be. Yeah, so this water is just being redistributed all over the place. It's nightmare scenarios. Man, it's not good.
Yeah, it's looking pretty scary out there, especially with NASA coming out and saying that this solar cycle is probably going to devastate our electronics on the planet. Do you think the sun has anything to do with what's going on?
Well, here's the weird thing on it. Okay, with post-glacial rebound, because the skin of the Earth is pretty much it's like the skin of your body. It's like the biggest organ. So you take the water off the Earth, then it's just like the moon. It's all land. So when you got all this water slushing around everywhere, man, it starts to move this planet around. It starts to wobble, and it's messing up the magnetic field. Now, the magnetic field protects us from this solar radiation stuff. They got a big problem.
Yeah. So do you think it would actually collapse the magnetosphere? Or?
Well, I'll tell you what, I guess Mark 13 said it the best, if it wasn't for God's return, there would be no flesh left.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it also states there, behold, I have told you beforehand. Okay? So the Bible tells you everything you need to know. I'm a biblical dominant scientist. I look at the science. I go, hey, is there anything in the Bible? Oh, holy smokes.
Well, can you back up post-glacial rebound biblically for us?
Oh, yeah. It's the white horse going out conquering and to conquer. And, boy, she's going out conquering and conquer big time. Whoa. We're talking earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, and oh, man.
Okay, well, what would come next then? What are we looking at in the next 12 months per se?
Well, you're gonna look at this thing has so many dynamics to it. You're talking about insect populations starting to like here in California, you got lizards and frogs picking up this fungus now. Because you're getting changes in weather patterns and stuff, and it's giving these kind of creatures fungus. So what happens is, man, they can't eat the bugs. So you get what I'm saying? This is setting off weird things. Napa Valley's getting 2 different types of insects a month in there that they didn't have before. So you're getting changing in patterns and stuff. It's like those polar bears swimming out 50 miles. You know, they're just swimming to a place that they think is there that was there. Because they go by like the magnetic field, they fill it out. They don't go like we do, and you're seeing all kinds of weird stuff happening. Man, it's going to be whack.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I live in the Arctic. I'm in Yellowknife Northwest Territories. It's north of 60.
You're in the money.
Yeah. But what we're seeing up here is we're having grizzly bears mating with polar bears. We're having animals that were farther south moving farther north. We've got birds that were never here before showing up. You can tell there's something up with the magnetics of the earth changing because all the stuff's going crazy here.
Yeah, it's in your face.
Yeah, you can't deny it, especially when you live in a place like this. Like, I walk 20 minutes outside of town, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally. So I can go out and I can see the effects of whatever has been going on, and that's always what I've been searching for in the quest with this radio show and website is what is really going on with it, because I can see it in my own area, and I'm sure everybody down south can too.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their story. You can go all over the United States and Canada, and people can report right from their YouTube channel on what's going on locally of weird, funky phenomena. It's just that simple. It's like the one video I did the other day on lightning, okay? Because when the magnetic field's messed up, it starts picking up that lightning. Woo! You start getting some serious lightning. I mean, it took out a 6-story Jesus statue. Did you see that one?
Yeah,
Bam!
I've seen that today. I'm actually going to post it after we record this.
Burn that money pit to the ground, man. Hey, man, God ain't about money. Shoot. Creed don't save. I'm glad to see that thing melted to the ground.
I agree with you 100% on that one. That is what convinced me there was God. Well, not that instance, but how things like that happen.
Hey, my bro Jesus, man, he tossed a money table. So, money changer's table, man. He got jacked for 30 coins of silver. And those money players been doing their thing all along.
Exactly. It's funny you bring that up to certain people in the Christian community, and that was different.
Yeah, they're full of self-importance. Don't you know who I am? Man, you can't do that. It's my way or no way, and all this other stuff, man. You're sitting and they pass a plate twice in the same service, and you're just like, okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, it's garbage. Any church that's incorporated, okay, and I'm going to get back to the Articles of Incorporation, because they gave that piece of paper life. Okay, that Congress gave that paper life. It's alive. It can buy. It can sell. It has the legal rights of a person. Matter of fact, it has more rights than the animals it kills, BP. It has more rights than your sky, Chernobyl. It has more rights than your ability to live, Wells Fargo. And these guys are Mr. Wells Fargo, Mr. Chernobyl, Mr. B of A. I mean, they're alive. They're a person, according to the Congress. And the only purpose for that paper is to make money for its stockholders. That's it. It's a satanic law. It serves greed. That's what it serves. No matter what. And if it's more cost effective to drag them out with lawyers for the next 20 years, it does. They don't care. Man, they're selling everything to you. They're selling the dirt, the sky, the land, the ocean, the water. I mean, they're polluting the hell out of all of it and then selling it to you and then cramming the brainwashing down your face. It's sad.
It is. It's very sad, and that's one thing, I've noticed that in the more guests I get to talk to, it seems like we're all starting to come to the same conclusion that we just got to put everything down and walk away from it. Yes, we'll have to clean up afterwards, but as far as the system goes, we if we would just stop supporting it, it would fall apart and it wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Well, these guys are so. I mean, it's way late in the game now, but
yeah.
I mean, you do what you can, walk in love, and just love one another. Because what can I say, man?
Well, there's a reason they call it the golden rule, eh?
Yeah, well, their golden rule is whoever has the money has the rule, makes the rules, So that's why it's golden. Boy, and their money's worthless. It's all one big con.
Well, that's the one I get a kick out of, is how people seem to think that it means something that they have $100,000 in the bank. I mean, like I say to them, well, yes, you have $100,000 in the bank until the bank says you don't.
Correct, and it's not. We're not even sheep or cattle to them. We're just zeros and ones.
Exactly, just a number.
Yeah, and oh, what happened? Oh, 200,000 people died. Okay, we'll just deduct 200,000 off that piece of paper. They don't even see them as people. And you listen to the politicians, and they're talking down to us. And you know what? Payback's a bitch.